Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arya Cyril. Alright, let's go see what's up with, our little sister. Lindsay's eyes glitter and her nostrils flare with rage, but for some reason she speaks in a whisper. Such insolence, such unforgettable, monstrous, and unimaginable insolence. Alright, what happened, Lindsay? The throne, the royal throne, it... Lindsay stops whispering and silently points her finger to the far side of the throne room. You raise your eyes. The place where the royal throne once stood is now empty. This is unexpected. I'm surprised by your self-control. If I were you, I'd go on a rampage. Shameless scum. How could they go and rob the royal palace with the king still alive and well? In fact, our case is blatant and extraordinary, but hardly exceptional. Word on the streets is that the local population has become sick and tired of thieves. They break into people's homes, bypass the locks and latches, and steal everything they can, and now the scum has the guts to meddle with royal property. We need to sort this out before they steal the whole kingdom one brick at a time, and we need to get your throne back. It's shameful. Lindsay regains control of herself and continues in a low whisper. I really hope your people here won't go wagging their tongues and spreading filthy rumors. What were my guards doing? Lindsay flings her arms up. Well, you weren't on the throne at the time it was stolen, right? And our guards are trained to guard people, not furniture. Okay, fair point. The bard gives you a faint smile. Sure, if the throne was stolen with you still sitting on it, things would be much worse. That's not much consolation, though. Alright, in your opinion, where should I begin this investigation? You should start with interrogating potential witnesses. I think the captain of the guard was in the palace when it happened. He was the one who discovered the throne was missing, at least. Then you should go to the city. I heard the smith was robbed recently, too. Maybe he can give you some clues. Also, if I were you, I'd talk to the trader. He might have some hints as to who may be selling stolen goods. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget to visit the innkeeper. Who better to glean information from any troubled locals finding themselves in need of a shoulder to cry on? Alright, time to get going then. Alright. Alright, well, we were gonna go do
It is
something.
done. No stopping now.
Alright, what town is closest to our new lands? Yeah, yeah, it's probably Knock Knock, yeah. I don't know, maybe Tristashire. I think Tristashire. Let's go there. Alright, out into our new lands. Oh, a fight.
You make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
More cultists. Alright, that'll be the next thing we do then. Wolf, go get the one that's about to become an owlbear. Alright, you tripped him, now let me shoot him. Alright, Amiri, can you get to him? No. Alright, go charge the spider then. Oh, there's another one in the back. Okay. Oh, nicely done, Amiri. Regongar, I don't even know what you do. I guess fireball there where you will hit 5 of them. I didn't know you could fireball. Good job. Oh, they turned already. Stop shooting at my wolf. Alright, inspire greatness. Advance. Alright, haste here would hit them as well. Okay, good. Center haste on yourself. And there we go. Alright, Valerie, go get the rogue there.
Let us strike as one.
Good job. Alright, Tristine, you go ahead and fireball where we'll get 5 of them. Good job. Alright, Wolf, take down the owlbear. Good job. Right, I will also shoot the owlbear there.
Clean strike.
Oh, go ahead and rage, Amiri. And then get the owlbear here. Impressive, Amiri, impressive. You can't get the rogue in there without getting Amiri. Alright. Alright, well there you can get those 4. Alright. Good job. Okay, that rogue is running away. Good for him. Go ahead and advance a bit, Lindsay. Shoot the very weakened owlbear. Good job. Alright, Valerie, get this little fighter here.
Do not falter.
Good job. Alright, Tristian, shoot the rogue over there.
Saren Ray, be generous to them, for I am not.
Alright, go ahead and get the owlbear, Wolf. Good job. Alright, and I'll shoot the rogue over there. Alright, Amiri, take down the archer over here. And the owlbear. Good job. Regongar, go get the archer in the back there.
See what your entrails look like.
They look like that. Alright, Lindsay, shoot the rogue that ran. Good job. Now, Valerie, go get him.
Onwards.
Good job. Tristian, go ahead and shoot.
You forced my hand.
And go get him, Wolf. No, you were called to stop your music. Alright, let's get out of here. Damned cultists. Alright, after we do that, we're gonna go take care of Tristian's thing, and hopefully that'll clear up the cultists. Oh, more enemies. Let me guess, is it another band of cultists?
Time for fun?
Yes, it is. Alright, Lindsay. Music and haste. Alright, Wolf, take care of the one that just brazenly walked towards you. Good job. Alright, Amiri, go ahead, rage. And go get the one the wolf tripped. Good job. Alright, Tristian. Heal living. Channel that positive energy. Good job. Alright, I'll shoot that archer in the back there. Alright, Regongar, controlled fireball, the group there. You move it this way a bit. It won't catch the one all the way in the back. We'll catch those two. The fireball there. Controlled fireball there. Good job. Alright, Valerie. Go get this fighter.
Stay behind me.
Okay, so my wolf is kind of low. Miri is about at half. No. Okay, I'm confused by the notation there that's not fully visible. Okay, just go ahead and attack something then. Alright, shoot the owlbear that's up here already. Alright, wolf, get the owlbear. Alright, get the owlbear, Amiri.
Bring it.
Nicely done. Go ahead and channel positive energy again. Thank you. You guys remember that time way back in the day when a single owlbear was terrifying? We sure have come a long way since then. Alright, let me shoot this fighter. Alright, owlbear and 2 archers left. Alright, I guess Ice Storm will hit all of them. Alright, Valerie, go get the owlbear.
Strike is one.
Lindsay, shoot the
This is
archer
where
over
I
there.
step in.
Wolf, take down the owlbear. Amiri, finish the owlbear. Good job. Tristine, flame strike those 2 archers. Good job. Alright. I'm gonna shoot this one.
Strike with all your might.
Alright, advance a bit, and then lightning bolter. That way you're not hitting any of us. Good job. You can go ahead and chill, Valerie. I don't want you to walk into the ice field there, so there we go. Go ahead and shoot her,
Serves you
Lindsay.
right.
Oh,
What
Lindsay, you
troubles
can
you?
stop Music King. I didn't catch you in time. Oh, more enemies. Let me guess. More cultists?
Charge!
More cultists. Alright, Lindsay, go ahead and haste us. Tristian, go ahead and heal some more. Good job. Alright, Amiri, go ahead and rage, and take down this fighter. Alright. I will shoot that rogue over there.
Falter!
Alright, Valerie, go ahead and bring out the... Yeah, go ahead and bring out the barbarians. And then... go get closer to the enemies. Alright, Regongar, go ahead and fireball. Right there. No, right there. Just barely miss Valerie and you catch those other four. Alright, Wolf, go get the archer over there. Good job. Alright, Lindsay, shoot the rogue over there.
You deserved it.
Right, Tristian, go ahead and advance a bit. And heal. Good job. Alright, Amiri, go get that fighter. Good job. Alright, I guess I'll shoot the archer in the back there. Oh, I forgot I summoned them. Impressive. Barbarian impressive. Alright, Valerie, get this fighter. Alright, Regongar, I guess go get that archer. Alright, Wolf, go after the owlbear. Alright,
Any
Lindsay,
last
you do the
wishes?
same. Alright, Tristian, you go ahead and do that too. Alright, Amiri, get it.
Bring it. We can
And
do
I'll
it.
finish it off.
Adventures
Alright, you can
constant.
stop the music now.
Onwards.
Alright, I think we should rest before we get there. Alright, Tristian, you do the camouflage, and Regongar will take your watch.
Regongar, did your tribe have any legends? Myths?
They will once I track them down. The legend about Regongar, who slaughtered everyone. Cool legend, right?
I like that they had that conversation right as we're about to get there.
March on.
Inged, son of Shatara. In the dry grass you can barely make out signs that people once lived here. Burned bits of tents, rusty swords, rain-washed bones. An old half-orc is the only living soul among the desolation. Wrapped in a charred mantle, he sits on the ground, devouring a raw rabbit and tossing the bones to a dog lying at his feet. He squints as you approach, but he doesn't reach for any weapons. Who's there? No one comes by here anymore. I am Regongar, a son of the Sharp Fangs tribe, and they sold me into slavery. Where are the Sharp Fangs? You're looking at them. The old man points at the bones scattered along the ground. All there, elders to children. Just me left of the Sharp Fangs. Well, me and you. Alright, who are you? Inged, son of Shatara, the last of the Sharp Fangs tribe. Got nowhere to go, and my hands have been feeble a long time. I sit here and eat whatever Cole brings me, waiting for some kind person to pass by and help an old man bury all the bones. But no one comes here. Must think it's a cursed place, and they're right. Right, tell me about your tribe. Our tribe was always stronger, braver, and more valiant than the other tribes. Know why? We had a tradition, mixing our blood with orc blood. Orc power with human prowess. We took the best of both races, no room for weaklings in the tribe. Weak children were either left in the field or sold to someone from the city. You say you were sold, must have been sickly. What good would that do the tribe? Don't blame us for your own weakness. Alright, what happened to the Sharpfangs? Dead. All dead. Chieftain's son destroyed them. See, Chieftain Agdan. May he feast eternally with Gorum. He didn't want anyone else's kid to become chieftain after him, so he needed an heir with incredible power. That's why he chose Graw, the Dragon Eye, to bear his children. She was a mighty orc warrior who scorched her enemies with lightning, boasted of having dragons in her family. She demanded a lot of gold for it, but she delivered more than she promised. She had not one child, but twins. Agdan thought a while on what to do, then wisely decided that a tribe doesn't need two chieftains. Sold the weaker one to someone from the city to get back some of the gold he spent. Started raising the second one, Stragar, to be our new chieftain. The boy was alright, deft, cunning, strong, and he knew how to use dragon charms. Could strike an elk with lightning from his hands when he was knee-high. But there must have been too much orc and dragon blood in him, and too little human. Older he got, the more, well, you know, the old man knocks on his head with a bony knuckle. Had a temper like a dragon. If something went wrong, he'd start fighting right off. Couldn't tell his tribesfolk from strangers, and would shoot lightning at the tiniest provocation. Was always cocky with his father, too. Called him names, screaming about how the chieftain sold his brother, saying he'd look for him and return him to the tribe. In a word, crazy. Anyone else would have been happy that the chieftain's mantle, the one I wear now, anyone else would be happy to be getting the mantle, especially with no rivals for it. But he was stubborn, wanted his brother back, no matter what. Then, one time, Agdan grew tired of Stragar's whims, decided to teach him a lesson, as a father does. Knocked him a couple of times with a long rod, and that was it. Boy screamed like the hells, and his eyes flared blue. Started shooting lightning all around. It was terrifying. I still see it in my sleep. Flame, smoke, lightning everywhere. Tents burning one after another. I was too old to fight, so I hid behind a hillock to stay out of the way. Some of the others, they went at him with swords, and they all died. No one survived. Even the little ones were burned alive. He took as good as he gave, though. Died of wounds soon after, and that was the end of the Sharp Fangs. Regongar looks at the bones scattered in the grass, baffled. Brother? What do you say, Regongar? Well, what is there to say? The half-orc looks across the bones scattered in the grass. Lend me a hand here. Let's give these jerks a proper burial, at least. Lad, you're Stragar's brother, the chieftain's second son? This is yours, then. The old man drops the charred mantle from his shoulders, holding it out to Regongar. Tribe might be gone, but the chieftain's mantle is yours by right. After a moment of hesitation, Regongar accepts the mantle. We received a cloak. Cool. Thanks, old man. May the gods grant their souls peace. Regongar looks at you. Let's go. Nothing left to do here. The half-orc turns and walks away from the burned settlement without looking at anyone. Alright then.
No stopping now.
Charred Mantles. Cloak gives its wearer a +6 resistance bonus to all saving throws, immunity to fear and confusion. All spells with electricity descriptor cast by the wearer inflict an additional 1 damage per die. Okay, nice.
It is done. Check that out.
Regongar, you can't just leave the party because we found the thing. Not cool, buddy. Alright, what do we have to check on the kingdom? Alright, we did the Lindsay's Terrified thing. The minister demands me. Okay. Aggressive expansion allows for faster reaching claims and upgrades, reducing the time required by half. Well, that would have been awesome, like, ages ago. Yeah, maybe next time we're in the mood to upgrade territories. Alright, let's explore our new area a little more. Looks like we're fighting more cultists. And not at full strength. Oh, Regongar's back with us again. Okay, good. Alright, Wolf, take down this rogue. Alright, Regongar, Fireball right about there. Alright, Tristan, you let out a fireball too. Alright, get that cultist fighter,
Upwards!
Valerie. Good job. Lindsay, music and haste. Good job. Miri, rage, and go after the owlbear over there. Good job. Alright, I'm gonna shoot that archer over there.
Strike with all your might.
Alright, Wolf, go get that rogue. Good job. Just go get this owlbear.
Bleed for me.
Good job. Yeah, go ahead and heal, Tristan. Good job. Alright, Valerie, this fighter over here. Lindsay, shoot that fighter. Alright, I'm here to take down this owlbear. Alright, I'm gonna shoot that archer in the back. Alright, Wolf, take down this owlbear. Alright, Regongar, take it down. Good job. Alright, Tristan, shoot the
So it's come
rogue.
to this.
Alright, Valerie, go get that
Let's strike
rogue.
as one. Justice.
Alright, Lindsay, you
Serves
can shoot it.
right.
There we go. Alright, Amiri, take down this owlbear. Good job.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Oh, what now? The kingdom. Still the same thing? Oh, nope, we have a new event. People's Defenders. The Steel Falcons, Andorans, seekers of justice, and patrons of the people have proclaimed that the peasants of the kingdom are oppressed. Fuck you. Pretending justification, they have invaded stolen lands and are luring common people to Andoran, urging them to throw off their chains of oppression and resist the legitimate enforcement of the law. Alright, Regongar, get on it. And then that's actually going to be it for today. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arya Cyril, and I am some guy you've never heard of.